There's what's the other one called? Song 1? Song 2? Song 2. This one was Song 1. This was just called Workshop Songs, right? And that's brand new. So that would be, in total, that's like five things to practice.
That's great.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, well, we got a lot to do. All right. Then let's get started. I'm just going to put this here. We can bow in and do a couple of little warm-ups. I'm just going to slide this out of the way so you can see me okay. So we'll bow in and get started. Ready? Onegaishimasu. Welcome to Wednesday night remote Taiko. We'll just do a couple of little wrist rolls. This is the Taiko cube. This is in my basement, so you're getting the full experience of this funny little room. Anyway, I'll roll my wrists forwards and backwards, just try to get some blood going through them. It's nice and warm in here. Is it warm in the classroom?
No.
Yeah. It's perfect.
Ever more important to warm up than you don't want to get a frosty beard. Jason, I saw your picture on Facebook the other day. Very frosty.
That's from last year, but I'm working on it.
Was it? That looked great. I wanted to be there. Frosty outdoor stuff.
Yeah.
I'll just swing our arms a little bit. Cross them in front. Not a lot of room in here, is it? It's like a little one-person Taiko studio. I think everybody is finding their own little bit of space, right? Everybody adjusts. Okay, we're gonna do arm swings now. This might be fun too. The ceiling is low because we're in the basement.
Oh, good.
You can tell the church wasn't available tonight, so this is our alternate space. And we'll come forward. So you guys don't have any coverings on those drums. It's gonna be full volume for you.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he says. We used to do that with Living Sky until the neighbors started complaining. And then we had to start accommodating them somehow. So we put our blankets over the drums. And in this small room, I think it'd be awfully loud if the two of us were playing. Maybe about as loud as it would be in the classroom. Yeah. Roll both directions. I think I need to book in for a massage, a neck massage. I can't roll my neck properly. Okay, what else? Couple more. Let's come across your chest like this and pull the outside of your shoulder. Stretch that out a bit. In order to keep breathing as you're stretching, try to relax into this. Feel a stretch on your muscles. Slowly release into the other arm. This is an unused room in my basement.
A good Taiko room.
I guess so. The Taiko studio. And I'm going to put my hand flat between my shoulder blades. And just stretch the back of my tricep, I guess. And more. This stretches more than just my tricep. I can feel it all down the side of my body. And release that and do the other arm. I'm showing off my belly again. Come up on your wrists like this and pull back on wrists. Invest in some new shirts.
It's better than those shorts you were wearing that one time.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Sure. I remember that.
Taiko in shorts.
I was helping that day.
Like boxer shorts. Other arm, stretch out. Just wait until it gets warmer outside and I'll start wearing the shorts to Taiko again. And And stretch down. A lot of tension on the top of my forearm. All right, last stretch. Last stretch. Nice big stretch out, deep breath in. Show off your belly button and relax down. And I try to let the weight of the top half of my body pull itself down. And just relax into this a little bit and breathe. These colors. Okay. Good, good, good. Let's come to the drums. I'm gonna roll this back in front of me. And we'll stand in our left lunge. So you've got your standing in your diagonal. Your left toes are pretty close to the front corner of your drum. And the line between your feet is diagonal with respect to your shoulders and your hips, which should be flat facing toward the drum. I like to put a stick right in the middle of my belly button, and that should go right onto the drum, just to let me know that I'm not off center one way or the other or pointing the wrong way or whatever. My belly button should be aiming right through the middle of the drum. So hopefully with all that in place and a little bit of space between elbows and wrists, just held out a little bit like that. And when I have my sticks on the drum, nice loose grip. They don't have to be parallel. I don't strain to keep my sticks parallel all the time. I can relax and let them come inward a little bit. Nice and comfy. Tips of my sticks are right at the center of the drum. And with that, I'll take a deep breath. And nice gentle taps, just an inch or two off the drum. We'll start with a right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. It's going to be totally out of sync. Try to feel nice and even. Nice even tempo. And right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Same weight for the rights and the lefts. I can close my eyes and just hear a constant stream of even beats. Right, left, right, left. Shoulders are down. I can feel how close the head of the drum is to me. I can feel where it is. I don't even have to look at it. So keeping this same tempo, we're going to do double beats. And right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. Try to keep it nice and even. If I close my eyes again, it still sounds like a continuous stream of beats. I shouldn't be able to tell the difference between rights and lefts. Right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. Keep breathing. Let's try paradiddles. Everybody remembers paradiddles? And right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, left. Double, single, single, double, single, single. And left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. Jeez, I ran away. Right, right, and left, left. We'll go back to singles and a right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. This is where we started. Should feel and sound exactly the same. Nice even beats. Deep breath. So keeping that tempo the same, we're going to slowly get bigger with each beat. Straight arm extension on the way up. Nice high extension. Looks good. And let's speed it up and get a little smaller. Well, I dropped my blanket right off.
Hit your wall.
Oh man, I need to keep this
Gonna
on.
move up slightly.
Hopefully they got your arms moving nicely. You guys look really good. When I see your arms coming up like that, there's a nice high extension, nice extension of your sticks. We don't have this kind of stuff happening. It's nice in line. Sweeping up with a straight arm. I want to keep my shoulders even, right? When I'm reaching, well, I don't want to reach with this because sometimes I'll let my shoulder come forward. You sort of get this kind of thing happening. I don't want to get these rolling shoulders because then, of course, I'm all out of alignment. So I want to keep my frame here like this and have these straight arms coming up. Makes it look nice and strong. And from what I can see on my little laptop screen, it looks really good. Let's try just to carry on. We've done from a while ago. We did the quarters, eighths, and sixteenths. So we'll start with right hand up and 8 counts of single beats. Right, 1 count, 2, 3, 4, nice and pointy. 6, 7, double speed. 1 and 2, and nice and rolling. And 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a just wrists. So we're gonna go big, medium, small, medium, big, medium, small, medium, big, medium, small, medium, big. Woo! Ready? With right arm up. Each, so, ready. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Medium. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Small. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same height. Nice points. And a 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 6, 7, 8. This is third time. And again, 1 and 2 and 3. And finish. Nice, nice, nice. Really gives you a different feel. Nice and big, nice and pointy, nice and sharp. Medium is even rolling. I should have said this before the Renshu, but that gives you a chance to check your height and really feel the symmetry of movement, symmetry of weight that you're putting on the drum. And then these little ones is just all wrist and control. Nice and even. Great Renshu in its simplicity. I like it. I'm trying to think of what other Renshus we taught, apart from the James Renshu. There's Carolyn's Renshu, if you'll recall. We learned that one early on, but it's very difficult to lead. Maybe we can pick the 3 across the front, just in front of Jason. Who's closest to the camera? 1, 2, 3 across that front line. We'll have you each be the leaders of the Renshu. So if you remember Carolyn's Renshu, we start with right arm up, and our leader, who's going to be the closest to the camera first, will say hop. We do 1 beat, hop, 1, 2, hop, 1, 2, 3, hop, 1, 2, 3, 4, hop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we finish with right hand up, ready for the next leader. So I want to have that 3 times through, first, second, third, right across the front line. I don't know how we can join you here. We're going to be out of sync because we're just a half second delayed, but we'll give it a try. Ready, go for it. Give us a hop. I'm going to lean on. I'm sorry, I can't see who that is. Whoever's closest to the camera in front of Jason, who is that? Give us a hop. Hop, 1. Hop, 1, 2. Hop, 1, 2, 3. Hop, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, I should have run through this once myself. Okay, now let's try it. You lead, you lead, you lead. Give us a hop. Here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many are we doing? Man, this is a tough one. This is a tough one to lead from across the province. You want to try one more time? Let's pick whoever's in the middle of the front line. I can't see faces properly, but who's our leader in the front? Big hop. And 1, 2, and 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one last hop. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time through, one more leader on the far end of the front line. Go for it. Give us a hop. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done, well done. That's not an easy one to transmit over Google Hangouts. We should move on to some material because I think we're already 20 minutes into our time, or 15 minutes into our time. So let's set up for Hajime no Uta with this song. How many of you are at practice? I'm going to come forward and try and count. There's 3 across the front, 3 behind, plus another couple. Do we have enough to make 3 groups? If we can make 3 groups, then there can be 2 in each group. And we can get set up into 3 groups for Hajime no Uta. You guys are completely muted. I don't think I can hear anything. Or I'm not muted, am I? Can't hear you guys at all. Can we spread into 3 groups? This is bad timing.
Yes, we can.
You can hear me just fine.
Just fine. We're just muted because it gets like feedback if we're.
Oh, I'm sure of it. Yeah. Okay. Can you guys get yourselves set up into 3 groups for Hajime no Uta so that we can do 3 groups of solos?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I'll give it 2 minutes to grab that. I'll be right back. 2 minutes to line up. Sorry.
Grab some water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't actually.
Yay. All right, folks. I'm gonna come a little closer to the camera so I can see closer on the screen. But there's 6 of you in total, correct? So each group is only 2 people for our solos. Do we have shimmy player in there somewhere? I can't see. Oh, there is a shimmy at the back. Chris, right on. Oh, 2 shimmy players, right on. Okay. So I think leading into Hajime no Uta, from what I recall, is just 4 beats, right? Ten, ken, godon, 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 right? 8 big counts of godons and 8 quiet counts of godons right into our chorus. So you guys can set your tempo however you'd like. Just give it a try. Left, right. Nice. Right on. That looks really good, folks. And these bigger drums, it sounds like you can really make those solos pound. Sorry, I'm turning my volume down. You can really make a lot more noise with the solos. So when you're soloist, you can use full volume. One thing that looks like the rest of you will need to remember before you're not playing the solo is to make those back taps nice and quiet. Just so that the solo really project it. But the drums sound great. That's really cool. What else did I say? I noticed that everybody is on the same page. That looks really good. As we're counting into it, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. That's the left, right, left, right, left, right. So that my right hand, whatever. My right hand is the one that's hitting on the count, right? And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And that really, you have to get that in your mind. My second solo that actually starts on 1, and 2, and 3. 1, and 2, and 3. So there's like a single hit with your right. You're going to go right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right. Yeah. I would love to see it one more time, just because it was that awesome. A few things to think about when you're doing the first solo, those figure eights. I want to really try to keep it always moving. I'm going to come back. It looks like we're coming across the drums and coming up to here and then stopping. So that's right. I want to try and keep it as a figure eight never stops moving. So you've got all this lots of time to follow this race track and fill up the time. Good energy, nice grooves. Let's say it one more time. Would love to. Nicely done, folks. Right on. That's great. Cool, cool. Yes, I think that the contrast between the loud and the soft, especially during the solos, you can really hear it much more. That looked good. The first solo was nice and sweepy and fluid. That's good. I noticed that you guys have your drums just on math on the floor. But I think it might take you a little bit below. Sometimes you got to get really deep down into your stance to feel comfortable, so that you're not reaching over. I'm not sure if that's just going to take a while to get used to, and you'll get a deeper stance, or if you're doing some kind of a stand underneath it. You could potentially, on top of the mats that you have, you could put your practice drum. That might not be a very elegant use of your practice drums, but we did the same thing with Living Sky until we got the rolling stands that we have, was to put tires underneath them. And if I put a tire that's been taped up or has a piece of black cloth over it or something like that, it can be a pretty simple stand. And it's just something to lift it up, another 8 inches or so. It'll make a lot of difference in comfort. But this is working really well. You guys are doing great with that song. I think it's the first one to go onto your greatest hits album. Will be Hajime no Uta. Right on. What else did we do? James Renshu? I don't see a single smile around the room when I say James's Renshu. Nobody likes it. It's a bit of a tough one, right? There's a bit of strangeness in there and some difficult parts, but let's give it a try. Do you want to do it once together just for review?
Yes.
All right. We'll come back to the drum. So I'm gonna leave this on my left, so that it mirrors nicely. All right. Right on. So I'm just gonna play this. You guys can jump in. Hopefully, if you're muted and I'm not, then you'll still be able to hear me over top of your own. Anyway, so I'll count you in 16 counts, and then you join me for 16 loud. Ready? 2, 3, 4, slowly! First batter. Crescendo. twist. Now pause. 6 on the rhythm. First pattern. Second pattern. Alternate. 1 and up, 2 and a 3 and up, 4 and up. And up, 2 and a 3 and up, 4 and up. Crescendo. Triplets. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we don't have a lot of things. Man, sorry for that. I keep losing my blanket as well. Yeah, because mine is sliding off. Thank you, Christine. No trade. Not bad, not bad. I had a bit of a small screen just there, so it's hard to tell sometimes what's going on. But hopefully that was all familiar and made some decent sense. Can we, I mean, this whole thing is just played in chorus, right? There's no solos in this thing, so it's all just in unison. Can we give it a try? One big group? Are you there?
Yes.
All right. Couple of things to remember, right? There's that third pattern with the accents on 1 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So whenever we finish a single pattern, it goes in a row. When we get to the last one, it feels like there's going to be like a single big beat at the end. So if I'm counting the number of the pattern, I'll start with the fifth one. It'll be like 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how am I going to count that? 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4. There's that one big beat at the end. I'm confusing things more than everything. Never mind. And I guess the other tough one that we take is that alternate 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and right and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and right and right. I'm not sure. That was just a tough concept to get your heads around. Hopefully, you guys can carry through it. Spend a little bit of time on that one. Let's just go for it. We have that can count us in. Jason, I'm going to pick on you because you're closest to the camera. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and something about that size. We'll count in 16 counts. Nice. Looks good. Looks good. Right. I was listening, of course, for the classic tripping points on that 1 and 4 pattern, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sounded really good. The first one was nice and clean. The second sounded good too. So that's excellent. Even at the second half part, where we were doing the swing beat, and we were trying to do that alternating triplet sound, sounded pretty together. I think you guys are well on your way with that song. The only thing I think that tripped you up a bit is right in the middle, when we go from 3 backbeat, 1 and 3 and 4 to the swing. There's a solo there, and Jason put me on the spot. As soon as we get to the end of the don docos that are at the maximum volume, right? Don doco, don doco, don doco, don don. When we get to the end of that, then our soloist who's keeping the backbeat has to switch. That's the one where we switch from that even eighth, you know, so the go do 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 go. There's 8 of those by himself, so that everybody gets the feel for that new tempo. And then after that, all the rest of the 2 players will join on the rim and go tak ka tak ka tak ka tak 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and then we start all together with our 16 beats loud and soft and loud and soft. Can we try just that transition? Actually, we'll start from the nice quiet don doko don doko don doko don don. We'll do the 4 levels of volume, and then go straight into Jason as our beatkeeper soloist. Do go do go do go do go 5 and 6 and 7 8 into the takas for everybody, and then 16 loud beats. Let's give that a try. Alrighty, I'll count you in. I'll count you in, Jason. 1 and 2 and 3 and ready and nice. Good. That's exactly the kind of transition we need. Sounds all right. We have time to try it one more time, top to bottom, just because we're already on it. With those couple of things to think about, let's try it top to bottom one more time. Jason, you all right as our beat keeper? Right on. So we're starting with 1 2 3 4 2 2 3 4 3 2 3 4 4 2 3 4. So that's 16 beats total. Go for it. Nice, nice, nice. Stronger than last time. That sounded really good, guys. Right on, right on, right on, right on. I think the only suggestion is here is that they end those triplets. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think there's 7 sets of them. 7 sets of 6 beats. And I like to start it quiet. It's down around that Renshu 0, just a couple of inches off the drum. That way it gives you something to build up to over the course of the 7, and then a big crashing ending. But the timing is excellent. I'm too impressed. We've come a long way with that one, because that was some of you guys were giving me the eye when I first started teaching you that. You didn't like it, but look at you now. Fantastic. We should leave that one alone, because this is only 2 out of 5 pieces. So Isami Goma was one more that you guys have been practicing. Want to run over that all together?
Yeah.
I'm thinking we might want to run over that all together. Let's run over that all together. Let me see. You guys are, we had you in 3 groups for Hajime no Uta. We'll do the same 3 groups, right? So there's 2 chews and 2 chews and 2 chews, or 2 and 3 and 2. I think, Chris, are you in the first group in the back, or the second group? You can glom onto a group there. Anyway, what we can do, I'm trying to think of, hold on a second. I know that when we did the intro, it was a little bit different for your group than the way that mine does it, because we have a kane, a bell, and you guys did a just on the shimidaiko, right? You had a shimidaiko introduction that would go dogo, 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 and do a nice diminishing roll 2 times, right?
Yeah.
Is that right? And then after that, it just turns into 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, just to set that backbeat, right? Okay, so maybe what we'll do is we'll play that part here as well, just because it's impossible for us to get synchronized. But how about this? I'll play the intro rolls, and then I'll get you to, as soon as I do 2 of them, then I'll get you to go tick, 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 tick on the. I think so, yeah. And then I'll get up and I'll do I'll call through the pattern first, as if like an odaiko at the back. So all the rest of you guys, as soon as Christy starts into the backbeat, right? Then you're all joining in with her. I'll play the pattern once through myself, and then I'll hand off to the first group. So that's Maki and
I have trouble recognizing everybody over this Zoom video, but the first group there, and then we'll go right into the second group and the third group. After the third group is our quiet break. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, right? 5, 6, and then on the drum. Right? 3, 4 crescendo. Go right back into our swoops. That's everybody in unison. We do the whole pattern again, all together. The fast break. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, we play the whole pattern again in unison, faster, and we finish off with our final pose. Yup. Hopefully that's all. We'll do that. Alrighty, so you're ready to take over backbeat. I'll do the 2 rolls to start off with, and then we'll go into it. Up, hold, 6, come through, slow, set, slow, shooting yourself off. Next group, and getting up, hop, to the back, hold, come through. Yup. You just said, okay, no. They're making weird with their playing by themselves. You start watching. Cool. There are people coughing, so we can fade out. You can fade out. You can fade out if you need to. Hold, hold. Third groove, yeah. I'm not muted, am I?
Hello.
There I am. I'm back. It turned into kind of a strange situation where we were both muted to each other. So we were. We were originally not muted. So we started playing, and then we just faded out. Enough of you making your own beat in that room that we just realized you were muted. So we watched, but couldn't hear. Transitions looked all right. The next group getting up on the last 8 counts, whenever that each group is coming to the last 8 counts, don, don, doko, doko, don, 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 doko, doko, don. That looked really good. Everybody's getting up, getting ready so that the transitions are nice and clean. I don't know, the whole thing looked pretty good. It was hard to tell without the sound, but everybody pushed through to the end. Nice solid pose. When you come to the end of the song, when you at the very end, you're playing in unison. It's very fast, right? Bon, don, do, go, don. So that left stick is pointed down to the drum. Right stick is it's sort of a whole broken line here, right? This is all bent, bent, bent. So this is sort of curved instead of being a nice extension like that, right? And we're pointing down to the drum there. Hold that just for 3 seconds. Step flat to the drum. Yo, into a big X. Double hit. Back up to the X. And then 6 in right hand and bow. So that looked pretty good at the end too. I would love to see it one more time with sound. If you can play it one more time from the start. So I'll need my shimmy player to give me that do-don, 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 2 times through, and then just start us off with a nice even backbeat. And then our first group has to just get up on their own. So I think what we did, I'm trying to think back to our counting. As soon as Jason starts that backbeat, we'll give it 4 counts. Get up, 1, 2, 3, 4, chest to the back, come through, and don, soup, don, soup. So it's all according to how many counts. Everybody else is going to be able to mark off of you when you're doing your pattern as we progress to the next group. But the first group, 4 taps of the drum to get started before you get up, and then stretch out to the back, and then come through. Does that make sense? I think we had run over something like that before. The first group has to come up with their own cue. So let's give it a try. Jason, 2 oroshis followed by our backbeat. Nice, solid ending. Right on. Right on, folks. All right. It's now strong, right? You guys have been practicing that for a while, and your song. So just a couple of minor points. From our shimmy at the very beginning, Jason, I try to have just a little bit louder. And let it diminish down to a quiet drum roll instead of after those first couple of big beats that it gets nice and quiet right at the beginning. I want it to sort of ramp down. When you picked your backbeat, that was comfortably slow. I think once the group started going, they started pulling it a little bit faster up to a tempo that they're more comfortable with. But usually something like 10, 10, 10, 10, like a brisk walk, right? Something about that speed. And a lot of times, you know, if the tempo is a bit off, you'll find that your first group will sort of pull it up to the speed that they want it to be. That's a matter of comfort. But it worked. What else did I notice? Oh, one thing to be aware of. I noticed that sometimes we use those funny crescendos with one big beat at the beginning, right? Right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Later in the pattern, there's a 4 count one. Right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I try to make that 1 nice and big, and then it drops right down to a nice quiet 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and. Sometimes we're missing that crescendo. We're just going 1 and 2 and 3. Right? We don't get that nice contrast. It's nice to have that big beat followed by a nice quiet start to a crescendo. What else did I notice? Oh, yeah. In general, this stance. I'm going to push this out of the way. You're going to be in a left lunge for the. You can't see me, can you? Just remember that the pose or the stance for this song is left lunge rather than flat. We'll play our flat stance or horse stance for Hajime no Uta, and I think James's Renshu. Good question. James's Renshu I think is in a left lunge as well. But this one definitely left lunge. Some of you I found were either standing in a flat stance or pretty shallow. Really want to get that nice diagonal between your legs. Also, before you get up, and where we start at the beginning of the song, I should point this downward because I'm going to have to demonstrate this way down here. When I'm down before I start, So my legs are sort of pointing out 45 degrees from straight close to the front. If I open one up to the corner and the other one to the corner, that's sort of about how they're positioned. And I've got my toes curled under on both of them. My back leg has my toes curled under. So that's my position that I'm going to have before I get up to play any of this, and my sticks are down on their tips like this with no weight on them. This keeps my back nice and straight. Otherwise, I'm going to wind up leaning on my sticks a little bit too much, right? Not that anybody was doing that. We just had a bit of a variation from this thing. So it's my left knee that's down when I start. When I get up, I'm going to take one step, one step, one step to my back corner, and then just pivot and come through like that, and I'm ready to start the pattern. It brings back up so you're not staring at my feet. Apart from that, you know, the flow of the song sounded really good. Just a couple of those positioning things and tempo things to remember. Oh, you can even start throwing in key eyes. You guys had key eyes during the song. That was good. I heard a sore and a yap and sup and little things like that. That's always good to accent the song and keep the energy up. You can even start just as Jason is doing, or whoever on your Taiko is doing their intro. Ta-tan, 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 sore, ho! Ta-tan, ta-tan, yes sir! You can put those in right from the very beginning. It'll sort of get things off to a good start. So lots of little things to remember, but that's for everybody to consider. Do we want to do it one more time? I'm thinking, since we have one more song to review, which is the newest song yet. That would be song 2, song 1, song 2, song 2 from on the sheet music. That's the most recent, and then we'll see how much time we have to get started on the latest one. And I'm thinking we're not going to get very far with the latest one tonight, but we can start it, and maybe what I could do is capture myself playing it and put it on YouTube for you guys to peruse on your own, and then we can reconvene when we have a bit more time, if that'd work. So how about we move on to song number 2. Song 2 from the workshop. This is the 2-pager. I've got sheet music here for it. Looks like, oh man, you can't, I can't get close enough to the camera. It would still have light on it, but anyway. I'm just gonna run through this once. This one should be pretty familiar if everybody's been following their sheet music. I'm just gonna play it, and you can jump in. Yeah, it's a backbeat. It's a swing backbeat. This is a swing backbeat, just the same as Isami Goma or Hajime. That's what I'm thinking. Hajime Muta.
We practice, so we can show you.
Hold on.
We can
Say again
show
one more
you.
time.
We can show this.
Why don't we just show it to you? Because we've been practicing it.
Oh, hey, brilliant. All right, I'll follow along with the sheet music.
We are good students.
Ready?
Yes.
All right.
Yay! Right on. Right on. I keep wondering what the end pose is going to be. We come up with that stuff just as I'm teaching it. Down on one knee and open and right? That's right on. That's neat because I think when I first came up with that song, it was to a swing beat, and then we changed it to an even one for your group, right? Because that was like even eighths. Your eighth notes were nice and even. Tekke, 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 tekke. That's cool. You guys are pretty together on it. I'm too impressed because we sure didn't cover it very much. Just one intensive session back in December. That was December? I'm trying to remember the last time I was there. I think it was December. Anyway, that's pretty cool. It's short and sweet. So can we try it one more time? I'm gonna watch and try to find some things that I can pick on. But it looked really good. Nice. Let me just grab the music for you. I'm gonna see where I had put a crescendos and stuff. I don't even think I have. Here's 8 count kind of using a sheet Taiko. Yeah. This doesn't, the sheet music doesn't actually indicate whether it's swing or even, so even works. I think, I'm trying to remember back because when you were looking for a new song, we had Hajime no Uta that was in the swing, and Isami Goma is a swing, and so we were looking for one that was an even backbeat, and James Renshu is split. So maybe this one was, converted to an even 8 notes. It's throwing me off to watch it that way, but it looks really good. It sounds really strong. You guys obviously have been practicing it. I don't think I even have anything to say. At the very beginning, don, don, so, re, don, don, yes, sa, sa. Those key eyes are nice and strong. And then it kind of drops out for the rest of the song. You guys are really focused on the beats. And there are just a few places in the middle of the song where there's pauses. And if there's ever a pause, you can always throw in a sa or a ya or something, you know, to fill some space. Where am I thinking of? Yeah, later in the song, there's a big set of like 4 patterns, and then the whole thing repeats. Don su, don su, don su, don su, don don doko don don hop ka sa. Right? You can put those key eyes in the spaces, and they'll fit in really comfortably. But wow, folks, that looked really good. I don't have a lot to say about it. Carry on. Keep on practicing it because it sure seems to be working for you. Just while we've got, say, 15 minutes left, we can embark on the latest song. We'll learn some brand new material. How does that work?
Yes.
Yeah, right on. Okay, and thanks for sending me the sheet music for it because I'm not even sure where that was. And I saw actually on YouTube somebody had captured a really early performance of you guys. Well, it was both groups together, right? Living Sky had come down for the day, and what turned into Hajime no Uta was one of the workshop songs, and we all sort of mashed together and played it together, and it was pretty early on. You guys are looking far better now. So, but this song was the song that I had done with the other group. So there was 2 workshops that day, and then I'm looking at the sheet music, and it's tough to reconstruct exactly what I was doing, but I think we can get the first part down. So I'm going to show you where we're at with this latest song. So this one uses, this is an even backbeat. It's not swing, so we're not doing this kind of thing, right? This one uses dom doko, dom doko, dom doko, dom doko, dom doko. That was one of those fundamental Taiko backbeats that I taught a long time ago. Right, right, left. Is how the one iteration of that pattern goes. One and up. Right, right, left. Or if I reverse for you, right, right, left. Dom doko, dom doko. 3 and up, 4 and up, 5 and up, 6 and up, 7 and up, 8 and right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right. Okay, good. That is the backbeat that's going to be underneath this whole song. I think originally I had planned that I was going to have only one or maybe two in the back holding that backbeat while the rest of the group of chudaikos will play the main song beats on top of it. For tonight, maybe what we can do is split the group half and half, so that half of you will get practice playing don doko don doko when there's all this distraction on top of your beats, and keep that nice even backbeat. Half of you will play the patterns on top of it, and then we'll switch. Sort of how I was thinking of approaching it. So if I count sets of those don dokos in 4 of them, I can count them like 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. So every beat has a count and an and a that follows it. So let's play 4 sets of those. I'm going to divide the. How do I divide the room? The near half to the camera and the far half from the camera. Actually, before we divide it up into groups, let's just try 4 times through the don dokos. 4 counts and 4 times for each 4 counts. Ready? Each, nick, so, there, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, and 2. And 3. And 4. Not bad, not bad. One more time, just that. Get comfortable with doing groups of 4 and then 4 times through. Each, sneak, so, there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 2. 2, 3, 4, and a 3. 2, 4. Last one, 4, 2, 3, 4. But every time the count, right? 1 and 2 and it's always my right hand that's hitting on the count. That's why it feels kind of funny to do that double hit at the beginning. Right, right, left. So the pattern finishes on my left hand and my right hand is always ready to go for the next count. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right, with that down, I'm going to take. Where's the? Let's get half the room, the half that's closer to the camera. So, Jason, I'm picking on you again. The half of the room that's closer to the camera, you're the guys that are going to not play the backbeat. So the half that's farther away, we're going to repeat that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4. 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The group that's closer to the camera is going to play on top of that. We're going to wait the first 3 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. So we're going to play 4 and 1 on top of what they're playing. So we're all counting the same. They're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and. So our pattern is 3 beats that spans over 4 and 1. We're gonna just try that. I'm gonna try that, and then I'll add on to it. So the back half of the far half of the room is playing the backbeat, and then the front half or the closer half of the room is going to play 4 and 1. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. It's just a tiny little chunk that we're doing, right? So we're going don doko don doko don doko don 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 doko don doko don doko don 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 doko don doko don doko 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4 and 1. Let's try that 4 times through. So the near group, you guys are playing nothing for most of it. I think you want to. Can you do the backbeat? 2. Actually, hold on. Sorry. I'll count in. Sorry. My improvisational style of teaching. I'll count you in 4 counts. Sore. 1, 2, 3. But you get an idea of how the backbeat will continue like that, and then the people that are playing the melody of the song, or the beats of the song will be 4 and 1 and a wait and a wait and a 4 and 1. So let's try that one more time, just 4 times, and then we'll stop after 4 times. Each, ni, so, re, hop. I don't want to get going too many times. All right, I want to change it just a little bit. So the very first time, we're going to play 4 and 1, just 3 beats. But the second time that we play that, we're going to go 4 and a 1. Don doko don doko don doko 1, 2, 3. Don doko don doko 2 and 3. 2 and 3 and a. So for the near half of the room, we're doing 1, 2, 3, and the second time through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the third time 1, 2, 3, and the fourth time 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try that. Let's try that. So, re, hop. Does that make sense? Yeah. Hope so. 4 and 1, 4 E and a 1, 4 and 1, 4 E and a 1. Let's near playing the back and the far group that's playing don 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 doko doko don 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 doko doko don. Let's try the whole thing one more time. Ready? So, re, hop. So when we finish the second time, doko doko don, that's really the end of this pattern. One more time, let's try the same thing. I neglected to mention for you people that are playing the don, 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 and doko, doko, don, it is right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right. Let's just try that. Fairly typical for Taiko. Everything leading at your right hand. So, hey, hop.
I have us stop very carefully at the end of 4 times through that. Don, 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 doko, doko, don, 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 doko, doko, don. But we're actually going to repeat that whole thing. And it starts off, I've been counting it at a comfortable pace, but I'd like to start off a little bit slower. Don, doko, don, doko, don, doko, don, don. Right. About that speed. Little faster. Don, don, don. So the first time through that set of 4, don, 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 doko, doko, don, 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 doko, doko, don, it's slower. And then over the course of the second time we repeat that, I want to pick up speed so that we're, by the end of it, it's don, doko, don, doko, don, doko, don, don, don. About that speed. Let's try that. Same groups. So the back half, you're doing or the far half. You're doing the don, don, dons. Front, near half, you're doing the backbeat. Ready? So, a little faster. I think we got it. You guys can hear us?
Yes.
Probably not once you start playing. Once you start playing, you've got all those uncovered chudaikos in a smooth tile floor room. Anyway, let's switch. So the far group is doing the backbeat once more, and then the near group will do don, 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 doko, doko, don. Remember, it's nice and slow the first time, and then we start picking up speed in the second time. Ready? You want to switch? I can play. Right on. So, hop. So when you finish, and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. So you're doing just beats on the count. I'll continue with the backbeat. Sorry, I'm just I'm completely excluding you guys. We're just discussing what comes next. So twice through that whole pattern, once nice and slow and once picking up speed. When I explained to you this don, don, don actually happens on counts 4 and 1. So when you're finishing that last don, it's on the 1 of the next set of 4 counts, right? That don actually lines up with don, doko, don, doko, don, doko, at the beginning of the next don, doko. So they're sort of, they don't fit nicely into little 4 count packages. Yours actually rolls over from one to the next. So when we finish at the very end, we've sped up and we're going don, 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 doko, don, doko, don. Here, doko, doko, don. That last beat, the 5th beat in, we can consider that a count 1. And we're going to continue with a nice slow roll on the count for 8 counts crescendo. Sounds like doko, doko, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8. So I'm getting bigger and louder without getting any faster. And the backbeat is still going don, doko, don, doko, don, doko. So can you give me a backbeat? And a 3 and a. Coming to the very end. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5, 6, 7, 8. So that at the very end of that pattern, it leads right into a nice slow crescendo getting louder. Can we try tacking that on to the end?
The backbeat.
Backbeat, ooh, that'd be good. Backbeat can drop down because we finished with, this was nice and loud right up to the end and into the 1.
but as soon as we get past that for the crescendo, we'll have the backbeat get nice and quiet. 1 and 2 and 3 and the do go do go don. 5, 6, 7, 8 and so everybody does a crescendo. Backbeat group, you can just keep on doing your don do go backbeat. I better address that. Sorry, folks, I just got a warning that my computer battery is running low. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. 8 seconds. Seriously, now 7 seconds. 6 seconds. 5 seconds.
Can we totally lose him? He's plugging in and rebooting, maybe.
Yeah. These are for this unit or it's just nice. It's good. What do you get to the shipping? Oh, we just ordered. I ordered my husband. We got the shipping was like literally nothing. We ordered 2 books, 35 from Pro.